Nice.
Welcome back to New Rockstars. I'm Eric Voss here with Gina Ippolito.
Hi.
And we are going to be reacting to Agatha All Along episode 6. Gina, are you ready for this?
I'm ready. 666, baby.
I
Let's
know.
do this.
It's the magic number here. Jessica Clemens is at New York Comic-Con. Gina, who's been helping out with all of our Agatha All Along breakdowns on this channel, has been kind enough to join me today in this new experimental format we're doing to try to get a reaction out to you as soon as possible because, you know, we don't have screeners ahead of time now for these episodes. We're in the dark, in the blind with all of you. And you're going to see our, like, just real reactions to this episode, whatever we learn about Billy Maximoff and Wiccan's origin story. It's gonna be crazy. And then on Friday, you will see the Easter egg analysis, all the things you missed here on the New Rockstars channel. But Thursday morning, 11 a.m. over on the Break Room channel, you'll be able to see me and Gina along with Brandon and Zach and John. Just taking all your questions on our live stream panel discussion over on the Break Room channel. So subscribe both to New Rockstars and the Break Room. Did I get everything out of the way? Is there anything else?
I think so. You did not mention my witch sweater that I'm wearing.
I was saving that for you to bring up. It is such a cool sweater. I'm love
ready.
it.
I'm ready.
I'm ready too. And yeah, I'm wearing a sigil hat, but I don't know. We might learn something offensive about the sigil, and I might awkwardly have to take this hat off. But you can get this at nerdriot.shop along with a lot of great Agatha designs. It's the best way to support New Rockstars. All right, you ready? Let's do it.
Let's do it.
All right. Familiar by thy side. We're getting the Billy episode.
Yeah,
Here we
he's the
go.
Familiar. Familiars don't get a vote.
He's got a great singing voice.
Yeah.
I love the music fading in over that. I was like, let's go. Get Zemo in the background there, please.
You're both disgusting.
It's going to be real sad when these people die in a
I'm
second.
so worried. I'm so nervous.
Welcome to the Curious.
That's Lilia.
Uh-huh.
Interesting.
Look at those fabulous earrings.
Your lifeline is broken in two.
Ooh.
Interesting that the subtitles still call him teen.
Yeah. There it is.
Oh.
There it is. I don't know what it means.
Wow.
Now, what inspired her to draw that?
That's, yeah. What did she see? She obviously saw something that she knew he would need.
She's protecting him from himself. Ooh,
What?
WandaVision details. Why was he on the wrong side of the road?
That
truck was on the wrong side of
Yeah.
the road. Ooh.
Ooh. Oh my God. You were right. You're totally right.
This is.
Wow, you were
Whoa.
right. You were right.
Is he breathing? Yes, he is now.
What?
Oh, she was a former cop.
That's right. That's right. Okay. Okay.
So this is Julian Hilliard's mind.
Yes.
So he just lived his whole life in Westview.
Yes. Yes.
Rapidly progressing through his life, rapidly aging, and then suddenly wakes up after going to bed in the back seat of this wrecked car.
Because the hex was going away at the exact second that he was dying. So those souls flew away from the hex, like the souls of both Billy and Tommy.
What if he just stays like this?
Damn, Dad.
Lost.
These parrots are two different anxiety storms.
Should we order some pizza?
Mine would be like, is a challenge on? Man, that looks fun.
Yeah, he'll never have fun like that again.
Oh, now it's music. Hell yeah.
I always have fun with you.
Oh, the BF.
Boy. That's
Aw,
sweet.
That's sweet. I thought he was going to say you're bad at kissing.
Who are you?
Well, I'm a little sitcom boy. It was imagined by a witch and an android.
Look. Here. See? Those are runes.
Ooh, a rune.
Oh,
This was a spell.
he recognizes it.
Yeah.
I did find this guy on Reddit.
Who's it going to be? Ralph Bohner?
I'm supposed to meet him tomorrow.
Oof.
I'm adorably trusting.
Damn it, they were right.
Wait, is
My
it
time
gonna
to
be-
shine.
is it
Hello.
wait.
We're gonna find out who you are. You son of a.
Are you Craft Crazy 17.
You must be bonerific.
Oh my God! What did he do to his face?
Look, no wires.
He's so twitchy.
Thank God it's not Mephisto. Oh, thank God.
Wake up every hour in the middle of the night screaming.
What?
Oh my God.
What a great role.
He's really having fun.
We need a boner spinoff
Yeah.
next week.
But I was her puppet.
She made me her.
After that, I cut and run. Left my entire Blu-ray collection behind. Agatha can keep my Bowflex.
Bowflex.
It's 1997,
Yeah, I
apparently.
know.
I give you half off tickets to my one-man show in Florence.
Oh God, everything about that sentence hits too close to home.
Right, I know. We will be there, Ralph Bohner. Front row center. You can incorporate us into your show.
Me? Question mark?
He just draws a sigil whenever he tries to write
Yeah.
his own name. Wait, there's no like AI preview from Google?
Oh, yeah,
Like
yeah,
Agatha Harplub is
To make an Agatha Harplub, mix 2 eggs with some motor oil.
Zeppelin
explosion.
What? Terror aboard airship as told by. What have you done, Agatha?
Oh, so he wants to do we think he wants to? Yeah, so he wants to find Tommy on the road.
That's what it is.
Oh.
He wants his brother.
Oh, he wants little bro. Oh. Here we go.
Here we go. So what form did Tommy go into?
He's a
It
slug.
probably wasn't.
He's a slug on the side of the road. Squan.
Just the fastest slug you've ever seen.
Okay, so this is when we first saw him, when he broke into her
He was
house.
sneaking in. So he tried to steal her brooch, probably,
Yes,
right? That's the
yes.
object he needs. She's just talking to a house plant with a bunch of pillows tucked into the
yeah,
branches
yeah.
in the shape of Rio. There it is.
Man, amateur burglar.
This is great. This is great.
Because in the actual episode, wasn't it so slick?
It was pretty slick.
Miss Harkness,
Boner, family reunion, pitch a tent. You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be
Listen,
kidding
if
me.
you grew up if you're a boner for generations, you gotta make jokes about it.
Raise the flag, full mast.
I want to work with you, Detective Agatha.
Oh my God.
It's off.
I can't wait for her to do the
Uh-huh.
wire.
Total loser or totally lying. Let's find out.
My name is William Kaplan.
Ooh. Oh, and he's leaving it at that.
Yeah.
Say again.
I'm Billy Maximoff.
Whoa.
Whoa. So it doesn't matter what word he actually
Yeah.
said, either identity was blocked.
Yes. So those are some good squelching noises.
Yeah. So it's fortunate she had like a root going down there.
Yeah. Or maybe he knew she did.
He threw her the root.
Yeah.
Oh, just getting all those leaves stuck to her.
Oh.
Like the wet bandits.
Yeah.
Kevin McAllister just blasted them with feathers.
Every time they did another take of this scene, it took an hour to reset it.
Yeah.
Oh.
So he's broken it. So is it broken now? Or had it already been broken? And he's just like, and might as well cross the T.
Yeah.
So you broke the rules. Big deal. That's what kept you alive.
She's talking about herself here, right?
Yeah. Also seems like something Death would be pissed about, right?
Uh-huh. You're supposed to die with your body and take
Yeah.
that vessel down the river Styx.
Yeah.
In the afterlife.
The road doesn't want him to have it.
Pitch
Not
the
yet.
tent. Pitch the tent.
Over her own flesh and wires.
Wires.
Liars.
What about Robo Papa? Lord knows where he is, or And how many pieces?
Can Robopapa be the name of the White Vision series?
You're after Toby!
That's what I said.
He's out there somewhere.
Toby Maguire answers the call.
Yep. How'd that get in there?
Last one there is a nice person.
Where's Rio? No no one cares? They don't care?
A lot has happened.
They're not
Gina.
curious?
They've been through a lot in the past, 4.5 minutes.
That's it?
Whoa.
Oh my
wow.
God.
What an episode.
Oh my God.
At the end of a long day, you want to just flop down in your bed and pass out. But once you know that traditional sheets can harbor more bacteria than a toilet seat, it can be hard to get comfy enough to doze off. Miracle Made offers a whole line of self-cleaning antibacterial bedding, such as sheets, pillowcases, and comforters that prevent up to 99.7% of bacteria growth and require up to 3 times less laundry. The secret to Miracle Made's antibacterial power is that their sheets are infused with silver that prevents bacterial growth. Bacteria can clog your pores, causing breakouts and acne, so sleeping on Miracle Made sheets is good for your skin too. The fabric was inspired by NASA, so it's also thermoregulating. That means you'll sleep at the perfect temperature all night long. Plus, these sheets are crazy comfortable without the high price tag of other luxury brands. Go to trymiracle.com/new rockstars to try Miracle Made sheets today. And whether you're buying them for yourself or as a gift for a loved one, if you order today, you can save over 40%. And if you use our promo code New Rockstars at checkout, you'll get 3 free towels and save an extra 20%. Miracle is so confident in their product, it's backed with a 30-day money-back guarantee. So if you aren't 100% satisfied, you'll get a full refund. Upgrade your sleep with Miracle Made. Go to trymiracle.com/new rockstars and use the code New Rockstars to claim your free 3-piece towel set and save over 40% off. Again, that's trymiracle.com/new rockstars to treat yourself. And thank you, Miracle Made, for sponsoring this episode.
Okay,
Ooh,
so
boy.
what an episode.
Yes, so many questions.
So many questions, a lot revealed there. Just general thoughts. How did you like that episode?
Oh my God. Well, it's definitely our funniest episode so far, which I loved. Even before you get to go see Ralph Bohner's improv show in Paramus.
One-man show. If it's a one-man
show.
improv show, I am not going. I want some prepared wigs on the apron of the stage that you go into. I do not want a one-man improv show. I'm not giving you a suggestion.
I want to know if he brings his experiences with Agatha into the one-man. Boy, I knew this witch one time, let me tell you.
Or all the different characters he plays, just like Malcolm in the Middle version of Uncle Ralph, and then like a later era version of Ralph, and then one's like the Uncle Jesse version of Ralph. Yeah, I feel like I'm into it. Yeah, I agree. I think it was definitely ran the full gamut of emotion between just the insane unhinged humor of the Evan Peters cameo scene, and then just how sad that going from Billy's bar mitzvah to the car accident and just him dying and waking back up. That is just like amazing storytelling from Marvel Studios, and we so rarely get to see just kind of like interesting like character development happening in real time, and without having to show a weird staticky red glow floating away from the Westview Hex. We can just see it just by the camera pushing in and just life coming back to him. I mean, that is Joe Locke's performance. That's just great writing. Like, I thought all of that was incredible just to show a very complicated cosmic transition just in the performance. I thought it was amazing.
Yeah, he did a great job of seeming like he was 2 different people. You hear his heart slow, and you know, first William is more carefree, and then when he wakes up and he's Billy, his whole demeanor changed. Like, God, what a great. Yeah, well done, Joe Locke.
Well done. And I think we have to imagine that this is like the version of the character played by Julian Hilliard in WandaVision. The moment he goes to bed, and that kid was around 10 years old as Wanda had created him at that era of the sitcoms. Now, that kid had seen some shit. He had the whole Battle of Westview where Tyler Hayward was shooting at him and his brother, and Monica Rambeau jumped in front of him, and then all 4 of the family, incredible style, faced off against the forces of S.W.O.R.D., and they watched their mom battle Agatha above their heads and throughout the town.
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
they just kind of got tucked into bed, and that was their whole life cycle. And then that kid, who the most traumatic thing that had happened to him, other than being kidnapped by Agatha, was his dog Sparky dying.
Yes.
Is now in the back seat from a car accident in the hospital and has no idea what body he's in.
And can hear people's thoughts.
But I think, couldn't Billy Maximoff do that?
I can't remember, because they did, like, at the very end they showed them with some powers. But he was doing his hand magic, but I don't think we ever saw him read anyone's mind.
There was a moment when he was sitting on the couch with Agatha in episode 7, and he could kind of sense what Agatha was thinking.
Okay. Yeah. I think because the way he was telling it to his boyfriend, he said, like, I was in a car accident and then I woke up and then I could hear people's thoughts.
People who I care about.
Yeah, in intense moments.
Yeah.
So he still can't control his power. It's very much like in X-Men, you know, when puberty hits, which that's probably why they were showing us his bar mitzvah. They were like, okay, this is sort of around when puberty is happening. That's when mutants and X-Men get their powers, and now he's going to get his power.
Yeah. So we're not going to get into everything in this conversation. Tomorrow, 11 a.m. on the Break Room channel is where we're going to take all your questions. We're going to go through all the crazy stuff we learned in this episode. We're just kind of talking generally our first thoughts, and we're going to take the night to really just stew on this episode. We have to wonder, though, right now, where is Tommy? Like, did Tommy, if that is clearly now what Billy is after on the Witch's Road.
Yeah.
He's trying to find his brother. And if Tommy did just disappear, I think that wouldn't be his plan. I think the writers have some kind of intention of Tommy took some form, either through some other dying kid in maybe Southview or Northview.
Yeah.
If there's an Eastview and a Westview.
Yeah.
Is there another town nearby? Or is his soul disembodied and just floating downstairs in the Witch's Road?
Well, also, is Billy able to do this because of his power? Because he could hear someone essentially dying. He could sort of hear their thoughts dying as they're dying. And then maybe Tommy doesn't have that ability.
Tommy could just run real fast.
Yeah.
To somebody, if you could outrun the Westview anomaly collapsing and just find some, and then just outrun it. You can't float over psychically to another body.
Because it seems like the Witch's Road can do a lot. It can probably pull Tommy from the ether if he's not in another body and be like, yeah, here you go.
Yeah. Or do we think they would cast a new actor the way they cast Joe Locke? There were some rumors that in the Vision series there might be the kid from Euphoria who plays a young kid who was in the bathtub as the bullets were hailing over him.
I actually think it would be cool if he I mean, it depends. If he goes into a new body, obviously it would be a new actor. But if he faded into nothingness, he's gonna come back as that same kid.
That same kid. Man, that's bad luck for Julian Hilliard then if his his cast member comes back and not him. This was like I was pleasantly surprised by this episode. I was obviously wrong about a lot of my speculation, but this is the kind of wrong I like to be.
Yeah. I was into this. This was like I think we kind of knew that we were going to get an episode that was seeing things from Billy's perspective. But it was so much funnier than I could have hoped. And also managed to pack a lot of info in there. Like it wasn't just a rehash of everything that we've seen. Like, we got so much information in this one episode. Mm-hmm.
Well, and we end with both Agatha and Billy on the road together, and, you know, the facades are down. They know what each other want, and they're not lying to each other anymore. She knows that this is the kid that she was using in Westview as, like, kind of this in her battle with Wanda Maximoff. Sounds like, based off of this, it's even less likely now that we're going to get a resurrection of Wanda or Elizabeth Olsen cameo on the show.
I think that Ralph Bohner, if they're going to give us Ralph Bohner, I think they're probably not going to give us Wanda. I think also the fact that he's clearly looking for his brother, not his mother. It's basically the show's way of being like, hey, don't get like we know that a lot of you want this. We're not giving it to you.
Yeah. We know from the mid-season trailer that Rio, or we don't know where Rio is, but that Jen and Lilia did submerge down somewhere. They're
Yeah.
muddy in a shot. They're in some kind of location that's beneath the mud.
But Agatha's presenting it like they're dead. Whether that's to play off of Billy's guilt, I don't know. Or if she genuinely thinks they're dead.
I just want to know what Billy wanted to do in that moment, because Agatha was able to claw her way out.
Yeah.
Who is Artax's writer in
Oh,
Story?
yeah.
I just watched that recently. Anyway, yeah, that
Atreyu.
Atreyu is able to get out.
Yeah.
But like, why can't Lilia and Jen get out? And how deep did Billy submerge them? Like, what was he trying to do? Was he trying to kill them in that moment, or was he just trying to scare her?
That's a great question. Yeah. It also like, I think, answers if he's supposed to be a villain, because if he killed them, like, then he's definitely like a bad guy. But if he was just like, man, I'll deal with you later. Go in the mud for now.
I think it was an uncontrolled show of force. Like, he was just trying to get people away from him. It's like what Wanda was doing with the Ultron sentries.
Yeah, okay.
Get away from me. Mm-hmm. And just throws them in the mud. And then, once I think Lily and Jen get out, they'll talk about what exactly his intention was.
Yeah. To me, the most interesting thing right now is, where is Rio? And it almost seems like, did it almost seem at the end like they don't remember her being there? Like because she clearly says, oh, Lilia and Jen, what you did to Lilia and Jen. And then she's like, shall we go? At no point is she like, should we wait for her? Do you think she's back in that weird cabin? Mm-hmm. Like, it almost seems like and the fact that, like, even the scene where Agatha was supposedly talking to Rio, like, you don't see Rio. She's obscured by curtains, whether she was there or not at all. So has Death cloaked herself now to be like, don't remember me?
That's an interesting theory. Yeah, they didn't bring her up at all.
Right.
And they didn't, they're not really concerned about everyone else's fate. They're just moving ahead.
Yeah. They're either leaving Rio behind intentionally, or they forgot that she was ever with them.
I am even less certain where we go from here than I was last week. I figured last week we would have a flashback episode that would get back to some of them coming out of the mud. But now I'm like, I don't know. I guess we're going to get to Billy and Agatha walking up to that castle. And then maybe in that castle we could have a trial where the other two witches come back. But do we not see Death again until the finale? I
mean, maybe Death is the one that brings them back to judge her or something. Like, maybe they get to this castle, Death is there, and they're like, oh yeah, you were in our coven at some point. What are you doing here? And she's like, time for a trial, bitches. And then she resurrects a few dead people, including Mrs. Hart, and she's like, here's your tribunal, like Homer and his soul got the jury.
I have no idea what's going on in this show, and I love it. I love where we are right now, and I'm loving this show. This has been so much fun, and it's been awesome reacting to this episode with you.
Yeah, this is so fun. Yeah, I now I feel bad that I screamed out, "Is it Ralph Bohner?" a second too early.
That was perfect. And we are, so Gina and I are going to be joining Brandon and Zach and John tomorrow morning, 11 a.m. over on the Break Room channel. So if you have questions or if you have theories, like if you feel like you know what's going on, tune in tomorrow morning. We're going to be live streaming on YouTube and on Twitch. And send us your questions, send us your theories. We're going to respond to as many of them as possible. We're going to take the night to think about this episode. We're going to rewatch it, and we're going to all come together tomorrow and just talk it through. And it's going to be an interesting conversation. I already know it. And then Friday here on the new Rockstars channel will be our Easter egg breakdown, where all the crap in Billy's room, everything, all the visual details, all the audio details, I'm going to take my time to find everything in this episode for you.
Put those binoculars on and look around.
And then on Sunday, here on the New Rockstars channel, we'll have our special weekly sneak peek episode where Jess will still be out. So Brandon will be joining me as we look ahead to episode 7, whatever the hell that will be. But let us know in the comments below what your favorite moment of this episode was. Follow Gina at
Gina Ippy
on all social media. Follow me at EA Voss. Nerdright.shop has all of your best holiday gift options for that special nerd in your life. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.